The women are bad, the men are bad too. First question you need to be asked: did you ever love that woman that you once married? What's up, guys? It's Aga Onos. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you like this video. Long time no see, guys. Like, have you guys eaten today? Are you okay? You good, guys? I know some of you missed me. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about, the ongoing, things that have been going on. A lot of things have really happened this week. From polygamy to cheating to domestic violence to people doing something with animals. There are a lot of things that have been going on this week. Like, my eyes have seen a lot this week. So I just really want to, give my 2 cents on how I feel the effects of polygamy to my own experience, what I've seen people go through around me on this polygamy issue. So guys, while I do that, I'm going to be doing like a makeup tutorial, just to make the video spicy and all. Let's just discuss, guys, let's discuss. In our modern days, a lot of people fail to understand, a lot of millennials and what do you call them, a lot of people fail to understand that times have changed and people have learned, and some of us have grown into, new things. Times have changed, things have evolved, and things are not like we used to see them before. Like, everybody will say, oh, it's the African way, it's the African way. So we don't see things like we used to see them before. So when I hear some people's take on things like, polygamy and, having 2 wives and stuff like that, it just really, I don't know if I should say it breaks me or I'm just disappointed. Like, we're in the new age. This is not 18th century where our forefathers used to get married to more than how many wives, and it's different these days. So guys, as you can see, I've done my brows off camera, but if you want to know how I did my brows, a detailed process of how I did my brows, please let me know in the comment section so I'll put that in view. So I'm going to be using this Miss Matrix Moisture Potion to moisturize my face. You see, one thing with polygamy here, I do not like it when I see people talk about polygamy like, oh, it's a normal thing and stuff like that. I do not think that is a normal thing, because I am yet to see a second wife that is happy that she's sharing her husband. I don't get it. Except money is involved, you're pretending that you're happy, but I don't get the concept of sharing a man, or today the other wife will sleep with the man and tomorrow the other wife will sleep with the man. It's weird, like very weird. Like, how do you even do that? Apart from that, I feel like you're a homebreaker. I'm using this Milk Hydro Grip to prime my face. Just a few pumps. So I don't get it when people are like, it's the normal African way. Like, why in the modern days, I will not marry a man and watch that man bring another woman into a home, or you will go and impregnate another woman, and then I will be okay with it. I'm not going to be okay with it. As a matter of fact, I have every right to divorce you. As a matter of fact, I have every right to leave the man, because that is so disrespectful. First of all, second wife thing started from cheating on your spouse. Like, you started cheating before bringing that lady into becoming a second wife. A man once told me he feels that having a second wife is not a bad thing, that if he sees a lady that he likes, he's going to discuss it with his wife and then, take another apartment for her. Why did you marry your wife in the first place? What makes you think that she was going to agree to the fact that you have another woman outside? So there's definitely, because you claim to love that woman. It's not love to me, because you claim to love that woman. In your mind of mind, you think that your wife should accept the woman. So because you claim to love the woman, of course you want to go to her house that you rented for her someday, because that's what he said, like he was going to take an apartment for her, like get an apartment for her outside, like outside his home, just to not cause confusion. Some men feel like they know too much, they're the African daddies. all of us, we're adults and we see things. Things are changing every day. So guys, I'm using this NYX Cosmetics foundation for my face, and also I mixed it with a little bit of Maybelline matte foundation. I already mixed in my mixing pan already. So I'm just gonna apply that with my face, like so. So this polygamy of 18, yeah, I don't understand. I'm just applying little foundation. I'm just gonna apply more of that. As you can see, this type of people, I don't know what to call them in this our society. Some men are really just annoying. And let us come to the ladies. Like, you open your eyes and enter inside somebody's marriage. Like, are your eyes not open? I don't know. When it comes to these topics, I feel like they're really sensitive for me to talk about. Sometimes I feel like the topic is close to home for me. I understand that a lot of people are in families that, you know, they don't want to hear things like this. But if we do not talk about it, like, how is the world going to be a better place? Like, your kids can be happy with you, you know. Like, when you do such thing, you're bringing another woman. It's almost like replacing their mother. Do you understand? Like, in this modern days, it's almost like replacing their mother. So I don't think any kid will see that as a normal thing, because it's just somehow society will always tell you, oh, stay, that is our culture, it's our culture and stuff like that. I am yet to see a woman that is happy to be a second wife, or rather, I'm yet to see a woman that is happy that her husband. Some people are happy being a second wife because, oh, maybe money, or, you know, financial, you know, stability of the man. The man has money. You know, we Africans, we like money. Anywhere they see money, they are there. You know, that's what is raining now, and people will cross you out for it. Like, oh, they'll think that because the man married them, you know, they're the recent wives, so they are the ones taking over. So guys, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Matte Finish Camo Concealer to highlight my inner corner. So I'm just going to let that dry in. There's no fun. It's just 80, so I have to speed it up with this thing that I'm using. So guys, let's not forget about the psychological trauma this thing gives to women, even though they don't come out and say it, because their husband, maybe, you know, they're scared of their husband, or they don't want to ruin their marriages. Some women don't want to put themselves in the position where, you know, because it affects the children when the mother is separated from the father, when both parents are not together. I've seen it affect children a lot of times. So sometimes women tend to compromise for their children and just, you know, accept that shit, because that shit is the bare minimum. Because why are you staying when your husband is bringing in another woman? I don't get it. So I understand that maybe sometimes they just tend to compromise because of their children. So they will not have to, you know, okay, mommy is here and daddy is here. It affects a lot of children. Like, the psychological trauma that comes with it is a lot. You know, I have cousins go through that. I have people go through that. It's not an easy journey to go through. So, you know, as men, when you make decisions, you think that is the African way. But still, I repeat it again, I am yet to see somebody that is happy that her husband is bringing in a second wife. So, which African way are you talking about? I don't think there's need for you to stay. There are men out there. There are men out there that, you know, I know somebody that is in a fourth marriage and she's living happily. You know, if a man does this, leave. Divorce is not a sin by God and by any holy book. I've not seen any holy book that they write divorce is a sin. Divorce is not a sin. I do not like how society encourages a man getting married to two wives and it's gonna be okay. A lot of people were, there's the African tradition. You do not know how polygamy tears down a home. You don't know how polygamy tears down a home. I'm saying like things over and over again, but I need to sound it. Polygamy tears down a home. Guys, I'm using this Laura Mercier setting powder to set my face. I'm gonna apply a little bit of that. So polygamy is not the way at all. Like, there are people in this our society that just want to remain stagnant in thinking. I'm just bronzing my face, guys. So I don't really blame them. It's not Nigeria. It's Nigeria. So, like, I just want people to do away with that mentality because it is unfair. It is very, very unfair to a lady. Like, you're bringing another woman into her life. First question you need to be asked, did you ever love that woman that you once married? Because it doesn't even make any sense. I don't think so. I don't think you ever love the woman that you once married because you're bringing another woman inside the marriage. You're saying, oh, talking about traditional rulers um getting married to multiple wives and stuff like that. You know those people, they have whatever, I don't know, but you're not a traditional ruler. You're coming to bring another woman into your home, and you're opening your mouth to say, oh, it's tradition, oh, it's the African way. The hell, there's no excuses. You started by cheating. I know everybody will say cheating is a normal thing, but it is insane that we see things like this as a normal thing. And for the fact that she didn't even find out through him, she found out on social media. I don't know whatever clout they were chasing or whatever, but if in a case like that it was true, that's bullshit. That's just really bullshit, because why would you even do that in the first place? Like, she's your wife, and then you say number one. This one is number one and this one is number two. What happened to one and only? Some people have already built themselves to, like, they've already used, when, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like some people have been so dealt with in life that they just accept the bare minimum. Like, they just say, okay, that's how life is. But, we should learn to not accept the bare minimum from men, because they will continue doing that if we continue to accept the bare minimum from them. That is the, gender equality we are fighting for, not who is the head of the house and stuff like that. So same goes for the women. Respect yourself, respect other people's homes. I feel like you do not respect other people's homes. You just see yourself as, okay, there is a man for every woman. And if you don't have a husband in the book of as written by God, so be it. You will not have a husband as written by God. So rest in Jesus' name. Rest with people's husbands, okay? There are some people that God did not create them to come and marry, but you want to marry because you, in your head, women are more than men in this world, so there needs to be a balance. That's why men should marry more than one wife. Are you dumb? Are you dumb or something? If God said you will not marry, you won't get married, for heaven's sake. So going to another woman's marriage to break her home, you're a homebreaker. You're a fucking homebreaker, because I don't get it. I'm really sorry to the people that are mothered as second wives, but I feel like everyone needs to understand the consequences, because if you should know what I'm talking about. If you're from a polygamous home, like I said, it's not far from me. I don't need to go into details, but it's really not far from me. So I feel like women should take note. The way this life is so sports now, men and women are now the same thing. The women are bad, the men are bad too. There are good ones amongst us. Like, I'm a good woman. I don't think I'm going to break somebody's home. So guys, orange blush always. I'm going to be using the two orange shades in the palette. So, like I was saying, the Bible may have allowed it in the Old Testament, but the New Testament does not encourage it in any way. So I don't see a reason why people should be using the Bible as an excuse as to why you should cheat on your wife or bring home another wife. Some people be like, oh, because so it will not be cheating anymore, you can say, okay, so that it will not be seen as cheating, you will just marry her. Fuck, you were cheating before the whole thing turned to, okay, you want to now marry the lady because you have now realized your step. Using Beauty by AD Imani eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using Tosin for my outer corner of my eyes. Life is too short to be living with a cheater. And to ladies who are in such marriage, do not allow depression and being broken make you accept the bare minimum. At least if you want to die a normal death, please. Don't let a man kill you. Don't die on top, man. Please. Men they don't deserve for you to die on top their matter. Like, at least. But what is enough for the wise, though? Yeah, I'm just giving my own 2 cents on how I see this thing. I'm not imposing anything on anybody or trying to bring down people who find themselves in polygamous homes. So guys, I'm still going to go in with the same Imani Beauty by AD eyeshadow palette for the other part of my eyes, and I'm going to use a clean brush. So I'm going in with Shell on the palette. Shell is next to Tosin. These are my 2 shades. These are my 2 favorite shades. Ever since I got this palette, I've been using Tosin and Shell. Like, it is already going deep inside. I love the combination of both of them. For myself, though, I'm just going to blend that out over my crease, like so. Like I was saying, you see this polygamy of your thing. There are ways it shapes your children's future, and it's going to just turn out the wrong way. You may see it like, oh, it's a normal thing for you, or in your own family, it has been good for you. But it's not always the same thing for everybody. So guys, next I'm going to be using this same palette that I use as my blush. It's like one of my favorite palettes too. I'm going to be using the burnt orange for my under eyes. And to the people who are from the so-called United Polygamous home, you are just one of many unlucky ones. You are just one lucky one of many unlucky ones, because it's hard. It is not that easy. So try not to encourage your children that it can work for them, or encourage somebody that it can work for them, because you do not know the outcome of what that person may face in the future. So if you know you are in a polygamous home that's peaceful and all of that, just try. You are just one lucky person out of many other people who suffer consequences today. Now guys, I'm going to be using this Golden Sugar Revolution highlighter palette. I'm just going to take my brush and then I'm going to be spraying it a bit. I'm just going to be using this TM Essential Hydrating Glow Mist in Angel. So just because, I'm just going to be spraying a bit so that my brush will be a little bit down. So I'm just gonna apply slightly above my cheekbone. So guys, like I was saying, this polygamy of this thing is really alarming in our society, and I feel a lot of people need to come to terms with the fact that it is not encouraging at all. Like, it is not encouraging at all in the long run and for your kids. As you can see, the highlighter is popping as always. So I love the highlighter. It's kind of dusty, but it still gives shimmering. Still gives shimmery vibes. I love it. So polygamy is not the way at all. Like, it just has a way of not making things right. So guys, I am going to be taking a little bit in my finger. I'm gonna be using a bit of my finger, like so, and voila. I'm just gonna be applying mascara on my eyes. It's the Zara mascara. So guys, I'm gonna be doing my lips, and I'm gonna be using this black pencil. It is from Flawless Ivy. I just want to use a black pencil. I couldn't find my brown pencil and I cannot look for it right now. Please, if you don't know how to maneuver a black pencil, please don't use it. It's going to be too dark and you're going to be looking like Ojuju Calabar. So don't use it. I'm just going to be lining my lips. So I have lined my lips and just blended it in a little bit, like so, as you can see. So guys, I'm just going to be using a concealer. I'm going to be using Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You can use any concealer. So I'm just going to be taking a little bit of that. I'm going to be using a brush and into my lips, like so. Just a little bit. You want to blend that like a normal nude lipstick. It's breaking, guys. Okay, fixed. As you can see, all blended. So next I'm going to be using Fenty Gloss. So because I use black liner, I am going to be applying the gloss at the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using a brush instead of using the lip gloss brush, so that it's not going to stain my lip gloss. So I'm just going to be applying that over my lips. This gloss is so yummy. It smells so yummy. I'm dusting off the excess powder. So guys, this is a finished look, and I'm going to be spraying with the Beauty by AD setting spray. So So guys, like I was saying, if I were the one that my husband went to go and marry another woman that he has fallen in love with, okay, fine. I cannot be the second person because me, I don't understand that concept of being another woman or I'm the number one. What happened to one and only, or your everything? So guys, I will just pack my things and leave. I'm gonna get myself a human being toy or a toy. I'm just kidding, Sha. But on a more serious note, these are the things. There are men out there that are willing to love us and only us. So women, know your worth. It starts from you. It starts from when you love yourself. You know that you're not supposed to be in this kind of space with such type of man ever in your life. So that's my own personal take on this issue. So guys, welcome to the end of this video. I hope you like this video. Please share, like, and comment, and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel. And it's your girl Ono signing out. Bye.